Morning, this is View from the Pew. It is Monday, June the 22nd, 2020, and we're continuing to look at the commands of Christ. Remember, the reason why we're doing this is because if you're going to disciple people and you're going to be a disciple, you need to know and be able to teach the commands of Christ. So let's continue to look through the book of Matthew, looking at Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, and it simply says this, and it's very interesting that it ties on to verse 11 as well. So let's read them both. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? Therefore, that's why I wanted to include 11. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Jesus coming did not destroy the law. He's going to actually say in the Sermon on the Mount that his coming came to fulfill the law. And he puts a very important command out there that fulfills the law and the prophets. And we phrase it this way: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Jesus doesn't say you do this for any particular reason other than for the fact that your heavenly Father comes to you in that same mindset, the idea that God gives good things to them that ask him. Therefore, if God is that way toward us, then let's be that way toward others. Let us do unto others as we would have them do unto us. Now just think about that in the world in which we live today. Irregardless of how others act, how would you want people to treat you? How would you want them to talk to you? How would you want them to act toward you? Well, that's the way you ought to act toward them. You ought to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It doesn't say they got to do it unto you first. As a matter of fact, I'd propose to you that you ought to take the initiative with regard to that. But do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Just think about today as you relate to people, talk to people, connect to people. How would I want to be treated if I was in their shoes? Because that's the question. How would I want to be treated if I was in their shoes? And then do it. Do it. Whether they recognize it or not is irrelevant. Just do it. So I pray God blesses your day. I pray today that he'll give us all the strength and wisdom to apply his commands in our life.